Why do you keep advising radical district attorneys who let violent criminals go and result in homicide rates skyrocketing? Do you care about the innocent people being killed because of the policies you're implementing?
Absolutely, Senator. And to clarify, my role in those transition committees were only on the issue of what's called conviction integrity, not the front-end prosecution policies, but on the review of old cases. That is the limited capacity on which I worked. I played no role in formulating the front-end policies, but it is because when the wrong person is convicted of murder, the person who's actually committed the crime isn't brought to justice.
So that was Senator Ted Cruz getting owned by a judicial nominee. The Biden administration had actually nominated Nina Morrison to the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York. So that happened earlier today. Now, Morrison, she has worked with the Innocence Project for the last 20 years. Hey, do you know what the Innocence Project does? Ted, helps people who were wrongfully convicted of a crime to get out of jail. It helps innocent people out. Look, she's incredibly qualified. First of all, she specializes in civil rights litigation. She's represented death row inmates in post-conviction proceedings. She's freed over 30 innocent people in her career from both prison and death row. Emphasis on innocent people, meaning they did not do any crimes. But Ted Cruz is like, why are you advising and helping people who release violent criminals? No. Look, freeing innocent people who were wrongly convicted actually helps protect society against violent criminals. Real violent criminals. And look, here's the thing. This is why the Innocence Project and her work is actually incredibly helpful, right? You have wrong convictions. That happen. Police get lazy. They get sloppy. Prosecutors get overzealous. They want those convictions, right? I mean, that's the biggest thing. A conviction looks really, really good on their record, so they'll push and push and push to get those convictions. Sometimes evidence gets tainted, or they find new ways to gather evidence, new ways, or even things that exonerate. Maybe somebody tested wrong, something. And when that happens, well, you would want those convictions overturned, because those people do not belong in prison, simply put. Now, when you imprison, by the way, and she brought this point up, when you imprison the wrong people for crimes that they didn't commit, you know the people who actually committed the crimes? Yeah, they're out there on the street. The violent criminals are on the street. So do we want innocent people in prison? No. But if you're Ted Cruz, apparently you don't care about that. You don't give a damn. Innocent, guilty, who cares? Throw them in prison anyway, unless they're a white right-winger. No, her answer was great. And his question was so dumb. It was so stupid. Again, not a serious question from Ted Cruz. He's looking for a soundbite. That's what he's doing. He's looking for a soundbite, looking for something to put on his campaign. Oh, why are you in favor of violent criminals? Well, I'm not in favor of violent criminals. I'm actually in favor of innocent people getting released from prison. If you actually knew a goddamn thing about what I'm actually trying to do, then you would know that. Then you would actually have done your research. But then, if you had, well, then you wouldn't be able to do this soundbite. And by the way, all these Republicans, of course, they want to block her nomination. They don't want her to be a judge. She's not Heritage Foundation approved. And she actually does fight for justice, real justice. No, we can't have that. No. See, I actually do care about her record. I do care about facts. And right now, she does look qualified. I have to do more research into her, of course. But so far, it seems like she's on the side of actual innocent people and wants to make sure that if people are going to go to prison, well, then it better be the ones who have actually done the crimes. Hey, maybe that's what Ted Cruz and these Republicans are afraid of. You know, criminals actually going to prison. Interesting.